Exercise 1.1. Question number 1. Write the following quadratic equations in the standard form and point out pure quadratic equations. Let's recap for the pure quadratic equation. The general form of quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0, where a not equals to 0. And if b equals to 0, then it becomes a pure quadratic equation. Part number 1. Let's solve this exercise. Part number 1 is x plus 7 into x minus 3 equals to minus 7. First reduce this equation into a quadratic form, then we decide whether it is pure or not. Just multiply these two terms, we get x square minus 3x plus 7x minus 21. Shift this constant term minus 7 to the right, it becomes plus, to the left it becomes plus 7 equals to 0. Now this add and subtract the like terms. X square minus 3x plus 7x plus 4x, this becomes minus 14 equals to 0. Now this is a quadratic equation. A x square plus b x minus c equals to 0. Now a is 1, b is 4 and c is plus c is minus 14. Here b is not equals to 0. From this equation we get b equals to 4. B is not equals to 0, so this is not a pure quadratic equation. Not pure quadratic equation. Reason, because b not equals to 0, it is 4. Okay. Part B. X square plus 4 divided by 3 minus x by 7 equals to 1. Now first reduce this equation to a quadratic form, then we decide whether it is a pure or not. Okay, take LCM on both sides, we get 7 x square plus 4 minus 3x equals to 21. LCM of 7 and 3 is 21. 7x square plus 28 minus 3x minus 21 equals to 0. It becomes 7x square minus 3x plus 28 minus 21 is plus 7 equals to 0. This equation here b equals to minus 3, b is not equals to 0, so it is not a pure quadratic. It is not a pure quadratic equation. Okay. Third, x divided by x plus 1 plus x plus 1 divided by x equals to 6. Now take LCM on both sides, we get x square plus x plus 1 equals to 6x x plus 1. This term becomes x square plus x square, multiply these x plus 1 with x plus 1, x plus 1 equals to 6x square plus x. We can write it as 2x square plus 2x plus 1 equals to 6x square plus 6x. 6x square minus 2x square plus 6x minus 2x minus 1 equals to 0. Now add and subtract the like terms. We get 4x square plus 4x minus 1 equals to 0. Now b is 4, so this term is also not a pure quadratic equation. This equation is also not a pure quadratic equation because b is 4, not 0. Okay. Next is x plus 4 x minus 2 minus x minus 2 divided by x plus 4 equals to 0. Take LCM on both sides. We get x plus 4 x into x plus 4 minus x minus 2 into x minus 2 plus 4x x minus 2 equals to 0. Now multiply these terms. We get x square plus 4x minus x square minus 2x minus 2x plus 4 plus 4x square minus 8x equals to 0. Just add and subtract the like terms. X square with x square, x with x, and constants with constants. We will get this equation in the form 4x square minus 4 equals to 0. Take 4 common. This becomes x square minus 1 equals to 0. This is x square minus 1 equals to 0. Here b equals to 4. Here b equals to 4 if we compare this equation with the standard form of pure quadratic equation. Now this is a pure quadratic equation. We can say that this is a pure quadratic equation. Okay. Fifth, x plus 3 divided by x plus 4 minus x minus 5 divided by x equals to 1. Take LCM on both sides. We get x into x plus 3 minus x plus 4 x minus 5 equals to x into x plus 4. Now solve this equation. We get x square plus 3x minus x square minus 5x plus 4x minus 20 equals to x square plus 4x. This becomes x square plus 3x minus x square minus 5x plus 4x is minus 1. There is also minus, so it becomes plus x plus 20 minus x square minus 4x equals to 0. This equation becomes just add the like terms and subtract the like terms. You will get x square minus 20 equals to 0. Here b is also 0, so this is also a pure quadratic equation. Okay, this x is cancelled with this. We get minus x square, 3x plus x, 4x, 4x, this is also 4x, positive 4x and negative 4x is cancelled. With this 4x, you will get 20 from here and minus x square from here. Just multiply the whole term with negative sign. This becomes x square minus 20 equals to 0. So this is a pure quadratic equation. This is a pure quadratic equation. Okay. Last one. V6 okay. X plus 1 x plus 2 plus x plus 2 x plus 3 equals to 25 divided by 12. Now first take LCM on both sides. You will get x plus 3 into x plus 1 plus x plus 2 x plus 2 equals to 25 by 12, and the LCM of this whole term x plus 2 and x plus 3. Clear? Just solve the numerator first. When you solve numerator, I am going to solve numerator separately. This becomes x square plus x 3x plus 3 plus x square plus 2x plus 2x plus 4. This becomes 2x square. This is x. This is 3x plus x, 4x, 4, 6x, 8x. This is plus 8x, and the constant terms are 3 and 4. This becomes 7x. Numerator is 2x square plus 8x plus 7. Sorry, this is 7. This is a constant term. There is no x. This is a 7. Okay. So this equation becomes x square 2x square plus 8x plus 7. Numerator is x plus 2 x plus 3 equals to 25 by 12. Now just cross multiply these two terms by cross multiplication. You will get 12 into 2x square plus 8x plus 7, clear, equals to 25. What is the numerator? Just solve it separately first. X square plus 3x plus 2x plus 6. This becomes x square plus 5x plus 6. So this becomes x square plus 5x plus 6. Clear? Okay. Now just multiply these two terms. You will get multiply and these two terms, and shift all the terms which are on the right onto the left, which it becomes 25x square plus 125x plus 150 minus 24x square minus 96x minus 84 equals to 0. Now just add the like terms. You will get x square. You will get x square you will get x square. Sorry, I will write it again. It becomes x square plus 29x plus 29x plus 66 equals to 0. Here b is 29, so this is not a pure quadratic equation. This is a quadratic equation but not pure, because b equals to 29, okay, which is the standard form of given quadratic equation but not pure quadratic equation. Question number 1 is complete. Now question number 2, solve by factorization. Solve by factorization. Okay, let's do this. Question number 2. Question 2. Part 1 is x square minus x minus 20 equals to 0. What is a? A is 1, b is minus 1, c is minus 20. What is AC? Minus 20. Now just think, for that two numbers, whose multiplication becomes minus 20 but addition or subtraction becomes 20. There are only two these numbers, that are 5 and 4. If you take minus 5 plus 4, then minus 5 plus 4 equals to minus 1, which is b, and minus 5 multiply 4 equals to minus 20. So we can write the quadratic equation minus 5 x square minus 5x plus 4x minus 20 equals to 0. Just take x common, x minus 5, plus take 4 common, x minus 5 equals to 0. This becomes x minus 5, x plus 4 equals to 0. Now either x minus 5 equals to 0 or x minus 4 equals to 0. Now either x minus 5 equals to 0 or x minus 4 equals to 0. X plus 5 equals to 0. So no, there is x minus 5. Yeah, there is x minus 5. X minus 5 equals to 0. Either x minus 5 equals to 0 or x minus 4 equals to 0. X plus 4 equals to 0. This becomes x equals to 5, s equals to minus 4. So the solution set is 5 minus 4. Clear? Okay. Next there is a part B, which is 3y square equals to y into y minus 5. First convert this equation into a standard form of quadratic equation. 3y square equals to y square minus 5y. This becomes 3y square minus y square plus 5y equals to 0. This is 2y square plus 5y equals to 0. Just take y as a common. 2y plus 5 equals to 0. This is y equals to 0, or 2y plus 5 equals to 0. What is this? Y equals to minus 5 by 2. Y equals to minus 5 by 2. So the solution set is minus 5 by 2 and 0. These are the roots of the given quadratic equation. Okay, third is 4 minus 32x equals to 17x square. 4 minus 32x equals to 17x square. Okay, first convert this in standard form of quadratic equation. 17x square plus 32x minus 4 equals to 0. It becomes like this. Okay, now what is AC? AC is minus 68. Just make factors for these terms. 17x square plus 34x minus 2x minus 4 equals to 0. Just take common 17x, you will get x plus 2. This becomes minus, take minus 2 common and x plus 2 equals to 0. This answers, the roots are minus 2 and 2 by 17. This is the solution set for this question. Okay, this quadratic equation. Next, x square minus 11x minus 152 equals to 0. I write it in the standard form in question. 152 is on the right side of the equation. Just shift that constant term on the left. It becomes minus 152 equals to 0. Now AC is minus 11 and just make the factors for this equation, that are x square minus 19x plus 8x minus 152 equals to 0. This becomes x minus 19 plus 8, x minus 19 equals to 0. This becomes x minus 19, x plus 8 equals to 0. Either x minus 19 equals to 0 or x plus 8 equals to 0. It becomes x equals to 19 and x equals to minus 8. So the solution set is minus 8 and 19. These are the roots of the given quadratic equation. Okay, fifth is x plus 1 divided by x plus x divided by x plus 1 equals to 25 by 12. Just take LCM on both sides, solve the numerator separately, then denominator, and then cross multiply. Then you will get a quadratic equation. Then we are going to make factors for it. Okay, first take LCM, that is x plus 1 plus x square x into x plus 1 equals to 25 and 12. Okay, numerator becomes x square 2x square plus 2x plus 1. This is x plus 1 equals to 25 divided by 12. Now just cross multiply these two terms. There is not enough space. I use the next page. It becomes 12 multiply. It becomes 12 multiply 2x square plus 2x square 2x plus 1 2x square 2x plus 1 equals to 25 x into x plus 1. Now just multiply these two terms. 12 into 2 is 24x square plus 24x plus 12 equals to 25x square plus 25x. Now just shift some terms on one side and just add or subtract the like terms. This becomes 25 minus 24 is x square plus x minus 12 equals to 0. This is our now quadratic equation. What are the factors? AC is 12, 3 and 4 are the factors for it. X square plus 4x minus 3x minus 12 equals to 0. Just take x common. X plus 4 minus 3 x plus 4 equals to 0. The roots which we get are x equals to minus 4 and 3. These are the roots for the quadratic equation. So the solution set is minus 4 and 3. Clear? Okay. Sixth part. 2 x minus 9 equals to 1 by 1 by x minus 3 minus 1 divided by x minus 4. Similarly, you can take the LCM on both sides, then add and subtract, and by cross multiplication you will get the quadratic equation. Okay, let's do this. This is 2 x minus 9 equals to x minus 4 minus x minus 3 divided by, I'm just take LCM on right side, it will get like this. Okay, just solve the numerator and denominator separately. X minus 4 minus x plus 3 equals to x cancel, minus 4 plus 3 minus 1. Okay, what about denominator? X square minus 4x minus 3x minus 12. This is x square minus 4x minus 3x are 7x minus 12. Okay, this equation becomes 2 by x minus 9 equals to minus 1 divided by x square minus 7x plus 12. Just now cross multiplication on both sides, you will get 2x square minus 14x plus 24 equals to minus x plus 9. 2x square, just shift some terms to the left, plus x minus 9 equals to 0. This becomes 2x square minus 14x plus x minus 13x, 24 minus 9 plus 15 equals to 0. Now what is AC? AC is 30. Now the factors which are for 30 are minus 10 and minus 3. Okay, just put these factors into the equation in place of 13. You will get the roots of this equation. Like This becomes 2x square, 2x square minus 10x minus 3x plus 15 equals to 0. Just take common 2x, x minus 5 minus 3, x minus 5 equals to 0. This becomes 2x minus 3, x minus 5 equals to 0. Just take x minus 5 as a whole common. Either 2x minus 3 equals to 0 or x minus 5 equals to 0. You will get the roots that are x equals to 3 by 2 and 5. These are the roots of this equation. Clear? Okay. Question number 2 is complete. Now come towards the question number 3. Okay. Divide equation 1 with 7 to make the coefficient of x square 1. This becomes x square plus 2x by 7 minus 1 by 7 equals to 0. Now shift the constant term to the right. This becomes x square plus 2x by 7 equals to 1 by 7. Okay. Now complete the square of the term which is on the left hand side. This term. We use this formula. A square plus 2ab plus b square equals to a plus b whole square. ठीक है? Okay. According to this term, a is x, x square, a square, that means x square, that means ax. We are going to find the value of b from there. Just put 2ab equals to 2x by 7. Okay. Now put a equals to x. This becomes 2xb equals to 2x by 7. X cancel with x, 2 cancel with 2. We get b equals to 1 by 7. Now complete the square of the term which is on the right side of the equation. How? Like this. Add the b square term, add b square on both sides of equation 2, which is x square plus 2x by 7 plus 1 by 7 whole square equals to 1 by 7 plus 1 by 7 whole square. Just add the b square on both sides of equation 2. Now this is the formula a square plus 2ab plus b square. We can write it as x plus 1 over 7 whole square equals to 1 by 7 plus 1 by 49. Take LCM. You will get 8 by 49. Clear? Okay. Now just take square root on both sides. Take square root on both sides. Take square root on both sides. What is the answer? X plus 1 by 7 equals to 8 by 49, which becomes square root cancel. X plus 1 by 7 equals to square root of 8 plus minus square root of 8 divided by 7. Square root of 8 divided by 7. Now what is x from this equation? X equals to minus 1 by 7 plus minus square root 8 by 7. You can write square root 8 as equals to 4 multiplied 2, which is equals to 2 square multiplied 2 square, which becomes 2 square root 2. Okay, so x is minus 1 plus minus 2 square root 2 divided by 7. This is the solution set of given quadratic equation. This is the solution set of given quadratic equation. Clear? How to solve the quadratic equation by using completing square method. Okay. Question number 3, part B. Part B is ax square plus 4x minus a equals to 0. A not equals to 0 is the condition, because if a equals to 0, then this is not a pure quadratic equation. Okay, step number 1, make the coefficient of x square equals to 1. The coefficient of x square is a. To make it equals to 1, we divide this equation divide with a, you will get x square plus 4 by ax minus 1 equals to 0. Clear? Step number 2, shift the constant term to the right hand side, which becomes x square plus 4 by a x equals to 1. Okay. Step number 3, complete the square of the term which is on the left hand side, x square plus 4 by term which is on the left hand side, put 2 put 2 ab to the second term of the second term which is on the left hand side, which is 4 by a x. Now a is x, 2xb equals to 4 by a x. X is cancelled with x, to 1 times 2 to 2 times, this becomes 2 by a. Now add 2 by a square on both sides of equation. Just add it 1. This becomes x square plus 4 by a x plus 2 by a whole square equals to 1 plus 2 by a whole square. Now this is a square plus 2ab plus b square. We can write it as a plus b whole square equals to 1 plus 4 by a square equals to a square plus 4 by a square. Clear? Now take square root on both sides. Square root cancel with square. This becomes x plus this becomes x plus 2 by a equals to plus minus square root a square plus 4 divided by a. Clear? This square, there is just a square is cancelled with square root. X equals to minus 2 plus minus square root a square plus 4 divided by a. Now this is the solution set. Our solution set is minus 2 plus minus square root a square plus 4 divided by a. This is the solution set. Next, part 3. Part 3 is 11x square minus 34x plus 3 equals to 0. Now here a equals to 11, make the coefficient of x square equals to 1, divide the equation 1 with 11.